Question I had was like, I was just talking to some brother. So the fish farm, when and then they are feeding them, say, meat or something like that for protein, but that may not be allowed. It could be pork too that is being fed to the fish. Will those fish be permissible to eat?
As a Muslim, we cannot feed someone else that we are not allowed to eat ourselves. In other words, if something is haram for you, it is not permissible to feed someone that haram. Another example would be if you take a non-Muslim to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant and you might want to order your fish and your veggies, but you're paying for the food. And that non-Muslim ordered pork or whatever you ordered and you paid for that, that's not permissible. So likewise, feeding these animals, whether it's cats or now for cats, I've heard that there might be some permissibility due to the fact you can't find much halal cat food and they need that. So there might be permissibility again due to the necessity. So if you can't find halal food, which becomes somewhat problematic, but yes, if you feed the birds or you feed the fishes or you feed an animal, then you cannot feed it haram. Matter of fact, when you go for Hajj, at that time they used to take the animals with them. Let's say on the way to Medina, from Medina to Mecca, the animal dies. And it dies of natural causes. Something happens and the animal dies. That animal is not halal. It's called a maita. So now what do? So what we are allowed to do is keep the haram food in the pathway that we know that someone else would pick up. That's okay. So you can leave the haram on the side, and if someone eats it on their own, no problem. When you feed them, that becomes a problem. So what you can do is you can leave the haram there. If someone eats it, that's not on you. You just left it there. So that is something that is permissible. Maybe that loophole can be used for certain scenarios when it comes to feeding animals. But in principle, it is haram to feed anything or anyone haram. When you're not allowed, it is haram for you, it's haram to feed someone else.
Yeah, because a lot of feed that's fed to the fish in fish farms, the contents are leftovers from slaughterhouses and things like that because it has protein content.
Yeah.
But you don't know the contents. You're just buying fish from Walmart. It's fish.
No, that's okay. If it ate haram, then that's okay. You don't have to worry about like that. And that level, you don't have to, because we'll say the system got cleaned. And then not only that, if, a lot of the meat, we don't know if they were fed halal. The animals, the chicken, or inshallah they were fed halal. But even if someone gives you halal chicken that was actually slaughtered, but that chicken ate haram, if you knew clear cut that it ate haram, you saw it, then you should refrain from it. However, generally we would say the system has cleaned that and that won't be a problem. Otherwise then life will become extremely difficult at that point.